So here's another story time with advice. Now it's really good and important to have ambition and drive. However, the ambition and drive does need to be realistic, in my opinion. Now, I was working with a member of staff who wanted some tips and advice on how to get to the next level in their career. Now, in education you start as an NQT or one of these, and then your next step would be to lead a subject area. Now this would normally be a foundation subject like art, music, one of those. Then your next step could be to take on a middle leader position or lead a core subject. Now after doing one of those for at least a year successfully, you could go for an assistant head post or a deputy head post. Now this would depend on your subject or leadership experience. Now this teacher was very keen to climb that ladder, a bit too keen in my opinion. So we worked on her application form and her interview technique. Now in education you need to include a personal statement alongside your application form. So we worked on that, excluding all the irrelevant information and making sure that the important information was included to secure that interview. So anyway, she applied for the job, landed an interview and got the job. So I knew what the position was because I helped her with the application form and we were both over the moon. It was for an SLT position, leading a core area and other light duties. However, when she was telling me about the interview, she told me that they offered her more responsibilities, which was to lead another phase and another core subject. So she would be managing 2 core areas, 2 phases and managing the TAs along with your light duties.
Oh, come on!
Now, I didn't want to steal her joy, but I did ask her did she agree to this post, and she informed me that she hadn't as yet, but she's going to let them know in the morning. Now she saw it as a learning experience, career progression and a lot more money, and it was all of those things.
Duh.
But it was also all of these things.
Oh no!
So I saw it totally differently. Oh yes, I forgot to mention that she'd be class-based also. So all of that and a class. Yeah. And I think she was in the role for approximately 3 months.
Run.
Before it all came to an end. So my advice would be to anyone taking on a new role is to ask yourself, is what you're taking on manageable? Now this is manageable and quite normal. And this isn't. Don't be dazzled by the title and the salary, because if it's not manageable, it's not achievable long term. We only have one body and one mind. Follow and like for more story times like this. Here are some activity ideas. Relative pronouns and this sentence. Did you know you could do this? Students writing. Follow and like. Let's write. And a noun. What is an expanded noun? And